Okay. Good evening, everybody. Because I'm going to be doing a painting here, so I'm going to see if I can bend this down just a little bit. So I've got a blue sky. Oh, no, what I forgot to. There's some white paint. See if I can fix that. Just sitting here and painting this. I'm just sitting here and painting this painting. Painting this blue, sky blue. Clouds are kind of going to be blue now, but that's okay though. So I got these colors right here. Get a little bit more. I decided to go in and paint a little bit. These are real cool canvases to get. I get them all from Amazon.com, but they're real cool to get. Very cool. I got the design and everything on them, so you don't have to worry about drawing, unless you want to get one and draw on it. It's a light blue sky. Keep some of that dark. A good light blue sky doesn't hurt anything. That's a good arm exercise, you know. A little bit lighter in there. Keep it kind of dark up in there. I kind of keep it dark in some places, like way up far in the corner right there. I'll keep it nice and dark, and then you have your lighter colors like your light blues. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. So, this is an easel that I got from Amazon.com, I think. It's a kind of easel. It's a table type easel. You can put it on the table. I can sit here in my lap. I can put it in my lap and just paint on it. You know what I mean? These are watercolors I'm using. But I always keep paper towels near handy. Just helps to you know, keep you. Because these are just watercolors. These are not the paints I'm using. Just watercolors are not acrylics. Although they dry very quick to be acrylics, very quickly. They dry very quickly to be, you know. But they're not oil paints. Oil paints, it takes a while for oil paints to dry. Okay. Subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that like for me. I would really appreciate you hit those likes for me. This way you get to see what I'm doing. Right? I like it this way. I might go ahead and try to do this mountain right there. Okay, there's gonna be a mountain right in here. Let's see if I can find me another brush to use. Okay, I'm gonna use this little brush. Okay, this is a very small brush I can paint with. Okay, let's see. Let me see if I can get some black on my brush. I might have to get me some more paints. I'll make it a little bit darker. There's a brown here, but I'll make it a little bit darker. Oh, you know what? Then there's going to be snow in the mountains. So, well, I'm going to wash this brush out and put some, see if I got enough white on that. I'll use that brush for something else. Okay, I got another little brush here. Doesn't have a rounded brush. Okay, so I'm going to use this little brush right here. Okay, this is a good little brush to use. It's number 4 and a very small brush. Okay, so I'm gonna go into this color right here. This is this white paint. Now, I gotta get some more paint, more color paint. I forgot. The mountain itself might be black, but this right in here is gonna be white. It's like snow on the mountain. There we go. It's like always you want to take your time with doing a painting. You don't want to rush through it. Paint that cloud right there. The clouds just float across the sky. You know, when the wind blowing this right, they always float across the sky, right? Always like to know what a cloud feels like. Would you like to know what a cloud feels like? Often wonder, like, I wonder what a cloud feels like. I wonder if it's soft. we always we always think about what things might look like, right? But I often wonder that seeing parts of cloudy skies, I always like to know what a cloud feels like. Okay, now let's get on to the map. Oh, you know, okay. We'll take this brush here. No. You can also hit on that that $10 discount from StreamYard.com or StreamYard. Yeah, y'all can go on that StreamYard link and get a $10 discount. I think that's right. Click onto that too. Want to? You can always watch the replay of this of the stream. Okay, now y'all can see what I'm doing. Yes. Yes. Now y'all can see what I'm doing. All right. Always keep paper towels, y'all see it? So now we're going to work on some greenery right down there, some foliage or whatever you call that. Okay, so let's see. I had some dark green right here. Dip my brush in some water. Go back and get some green paint. Get that kind of green. That's pretty. Again. Some grass down there. Oh, it could be like bushes. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'll put some more bushes. There you go. Some small new bushes. Not very tall bushes. And when you do a bush, just take your time. I usually just tap my brush like this and make a bush like this. And I don't want a bush going all the way up there either. You might want to put a bush or two over here. So I'm just loading at some black paint. And one of those in green. I'm going to just tap my brush and make a bush. And put some well, I'm not going to put a bush way up here. I'm going to just keep my bushes fairly small like that. Okay. We'll do. We'll put evergreen tree. Well, we'll put bush. All right, that's cool. Yeah, look at that, a good bush right there. We'll put a bush right here. Okay, that mountain got some bushes growing there. I got some bushes. See? Got some bushes right there, see? There you go. And don't be afraid to put some spread out your bushes, like put some shapes into your bushes. Put some shapes into your bush. Don't be afraid to. Don't be afraid out there. Put some shapes into your bushes. Okay. The mountain was overdrawn in this one, so I don't have to worry about doing the mountain. I'm not left-handed. I just sometimes just like to paint with my left hand, but I'm not left-handed. I'm not left-handed. Yeah, y'all be sure to subscribe and like. And y'all support my channel for me, please. I need y'all to support my channel out there. It really helps if you guys will support me, support my channel. That's another tree. You know what would look good in this painting? Well, I thought maybe a small cabin would look good in that painting. I'm gonna show y'all something here. I'm gonna do it right on camera. I'll show you how I make an evergreen tree. I'm gonna make an evergreen tree out of that bush, okay? And do that, you go from side to side. I don't have a fan brush. I'm gonna use this little brush right here to put an evergreen tree there. Okay. And put some shapes into your evergreen tree. Put some shapes into it. There you go. There you go. I know y'all gonna say, well, I'm afraid I'll mess up my painting if I did. Nah, you ain't gonna mess it up. This is just watercolors. Oh, I know what this painting needs. I'm gonna put a couple birds in this one. Now for a bird, I just make these for birds. There you go. Oh, that bird's got a big wing, doesn't he? It's a hawk. There you go. They put some birds right there. Look at there. Look at those birds. Watch this. So I'm going in this black paint. Now watch. I'm gonna make a V for a bird. That may be blackbirds. That could be like a hawk. I haven't seen a hawk around here where I am. I've seen blackbirds though. And I've seen the mourning dove, but I've never seen a hawk. And I had never seen an eagle out here either. I probably wouldn't see an eagle around here where I am. See? Yeah. Not bad. Not bad at all. Oh, I'm going to put a tree in there. See, I put that little, yeah. I don't have to have these on this tree. This the year. No, I got a bird right there. I'm just telling y'all, I'm putting a tree in there. Watch this again. Once again. See? Look, now we got a tree in that paint. I might paint over that and put some white right there. And the key in there is there is a deal there. I got some birds there. I'm going to do another little tree. You might make a tree that has a curve in them. Don't be surprised, there are curves in trees, you know. I'll make that tree a little bit taller. There we go, see? There's a tree. Look at that, guys. Look. Huh? There you go. And y'all see it? Y'all see the tree? Okay. I just want y'all to see me paint. My mom used to love to watch me paint. Oh, there'd be no cut, no bad words, and no drama. No sex, please. Okay, I don't want that. And no politics in the chat. But if you want to just watch me paint this. I'll make another tree, watch. Right? The tree's like that in nature. See? And then we'll take some brown paint. Just painting live for y'all. Every Friday is question and answer day. I guess no one didn't have no questions for me about art this week. But if you get your questions in by on Thursdays, then I'll be able to answer your questions on a Friday. Question and answer days will be on Fridays. Oh wow, look there. Went through that little cloud, but it's okay. Oh, look there. There you go. Ah, there you go. You never know what you can do until you try, right? That's what I always think. You never know. You never know what you can do until you try it. Look at that. That's just we'll just make this the top of the mountain. How about that? Oh, there we go. Okay. That's just the top of the mountain. Okay. Now, what I'm talking about doing is putting in a small cabin right there. And let me show you how. Oh, you know what I could do, guys? I've done that before. I don't see one available. Okay. So I'm gonna draw one with the brush. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna load up some black paint, and we're gonna go right up here. We'll come out this a bit. And when you do this, if you want to, when you do it, just make a line like I do. See? About right there, right there. Or it could be a barn. It could be a barn instead of a cabin, but it could be a barn. Let's just do a barn. You want to do a barn? I could do a barn. See? At the eave of it, and then bring this down here like that. Being part of the barn, I don't know. Oh, there you go. Look at there, see? You never know and what you can do until you try it, right? Well, that's all. I always look at it. Let's see. You want red roof or red roof or a gray roof? A gray roof might look pretty good on a barn. I don't know. You know what they need to do, y'all? I'm gonna try red roof. First mixing some paint. See, it doesn't matter. I need to make a. Let's see. I'm going to make a. While I'm doing this. All right, hang on just a minute. Then we're gonna do a gray roof. And no, I'm gonna make a short run doing this. Oop. Okay. You load this up. Okay. Here we go. Marshall making shorts too, so that's what I'm doing. Okay, hang on, y'all. Hang on just a minute, y'all. Okay, we get back to what I was doing. And I've got a brownish type roof on the barn. So I got some gray. So there's some gray over there. I might try that color. So that I'm trying to do a short too. Okay. There we go. Good. See? With the farm, it keeps old cow too in there in that barn. You'll make up some stories when you paint. It helps if you make up stories. Maybe the farmer keeps a cow in that barn. Oh, there we go. There we go. There's a barn. Now we're going to get a door to that barn. You never dream how much fun you can have when you're doing painting. Painting would be a lot of fun. And you know what that barn's going to have? A hayloft. My granddad used to have a barn, but I don't think he had a hayloft on the barn. I never did see it. But his barn used to be a metal barn and had a roof on it. But I forgot what color that roof was. I think it was red. I'm not sure. But anyway, My granddad used some old barn, and it was not in the mountains. No, it wasn't in the mountains at all. But he did have a barn, and I used to love to go down there back in the days, And I used to love to go down to my grandmother's house, back in the days, and be around there with with old barn, you know. Y'all be sure to hit on that StreamYard link and get a $10 discount. Oh, like that one? I do. You want to say, yeah, I know you do. You want to painting this one. I just want painting so you can watch me. My mom was like that. My mom used to watch me paint. Sometimes I like to paint in her memory. There we go. Oh, that makes you feel good. Hmm. Now we get this brush. This brush, I don't know what the size this brush is, but let me get a paper towel, wipe this brush off. You always want to keep your brushes clean. Even when you use watercolors, you want to keep your brushes clean. A brush is cost more money, you know. And for some watercolors, I don't know where I got these. Probably come from Amazon or I buy a lot of my stuff offline. So let's get into some orange. I'll put some orange back there in the back to indicate like fall of the year. Yeah, sometimes you have those colors like fall. Let's see. I don't know if you can see that on camera very good, but put some highlight under the bushes. I think what would be real pretty to go up to is the Appalachian Mountains in Tennessee. They had some beautiful fall leaves up at the. Oh, there we go. Now put some some leaves in that tree. Y'all see that? Oh, let's see who's in the chat here. Well, there. Hey, hello, welcome. What is your favorite thing to paint? I like to paint oil paint. Oh, cool! Wow, is this your first time? Are you new to my channel? If you're new to my channel, you go ahead and press that subscribe button for me if you're new. What is your favorite thing to paint? My favorite thing to paint would have to be maybe, oh, maybe some, I'm not from the mountains, but maybe like polish, well, let's see, maybe cabins, by a lake or something like that, cabins. I'm glad you answered that question. So you paint too. You paint watercolors too? Oh, cool. I paint for. I paint from my garden. Oh, you paint from your garden. Oh, cool, cool. Nice to have you in here. Nice to have you in the chat. So you paint in your garden. So you do oil paints, oils. Now these are my sister got these for me. These are chemist like panels that I'm using right now. So so yeah, I can sit here in my apartment and just do some watercolors. I used to do oils, but here in the apartment, I'm afraid I'll get oil paints on the carpet and then we'll make a big mess, and I don't want that. So hey, thanks for the question. Yes. Now y'all have questions like that. I will answer your questions on every Friday. Yeah, every Friday is question and answer day. And there we go. Oh yeah, there we go. That's kind of pretty. So yeah, if y'all have a question, just be free to ask. Y'all can even ask in this stream here. I don't know. Do a 2 hour, 3 hour live stream. Okay, let's see here. Got some purple. Yeah, my granddad. Let's see. I don't know if anybody else in my family paints. Wait a minute. Wait. Well, I do know somebody. Um, one of my aunts used to paint real well, and she painted, and I think she painted with oils. I'm not sure. Um, but anyway, she painted a real beautiful painting at one time. Now it was beautiful too. I'm just to do the work for you guys. Okay, turn that around just a bit. Yeah, y'all be sure to check out that StreamYard link there for $10 discount. I think I don't know. Anyway, y'all be sure to click on to that link and there we go with the water. Okay. If I was good drawing animals, I would put a duck in there. Yeah, some kind of bird. Some kind of bird I would. I wouldn't indeed put a bird there, but yeah, I'm not. I was doing man, excuse me. I was doing a art demonstration one time, and I was doing it here in Texas, and it was a big art festival, big old art festival. And it was many years ago. I was doing a art festival, and I had a booth. And this man came to my booth, and he said, he said, "Hey," he said, "Are you from the mountains?" I said, "No, I'm not from the mountains." He said, "Well, you always paint mountain scenes." I said, "Well, I'm not from the mountains." And then then another person come along. He said, "Hey," he says, he said, "I want you to put a skier in that. I want you to paint. I want you to put a skier coming off your mountain. You want me to put somebody skiing off the mountain?" I said, "I can't do that. I don't know how to paint people." Told him, I said, "Well, if you want me to load this brush up, I'll let you paint it in there." Oh my goodness. Kind of crazy questions you get when you're out doing a festival. Yeah, I did a festival years and years and years and years ago, and that's uh, I'm like, oh my goodness, I can't believe that man asked me that. I've done a horse at one time. I tried to do a horse, ended up turning to look like a moose. But however, I did do that. Yeah, it was something else. I haven't done art festivals in many years, but this is like a big art festival. It was a huge one, and it was called Jazz Fest. Jazz Fest didn't jazz. I don't know, but anyway, it was a big old festival, and I went out there and set up my stuff, and then I got to paint at another festival, and it was in I forget where it was. Louisiana, I think. I think it was in Louisiana. It was downtown, downtown Louisiana. It's somewhere on downtown many years ago, and I was sitting up in my booth. Oh, I had the booth set up. Man came by. He said, "Hey," he said, "those are nice paintings." He said, "I'll be back." Well, y'all know what the story is on that. He never came back. He never came back. He said he was going to come back, but he never came back. But it's okay. And I was there with my mom. And oh, now my mom, she never did paint. However, I tried to teach her how to paint one time, and that turned out to be it was okay. She 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 did real well. It's after she got out of hospital, and she asked me one day if I can. I said, "Do you want me to teach you how to paint?" She said, "Yeah." And tell you the story on this. So I started trying to help her learn how to paint, and she did real well on her mountain and everything like that. And then came time to do trees and bushes. She just stopped, and she said, "Hey," she says, "I said, well, why did you quit, Mom?" She said, "Because mine don't look like yours." She said, "I don't have the ability and know-how like you have." She said, "But I do like to watch you paint." Oh, let me tell you something. I about nearly cried when my mom told me that. I put a fence right there. Yeah, I about nearly broke down and cried that day when she told me that. She said, "I like to watch you do it." Not often do you have somebody tell you in your family that they like to watch you paint. That really meant a lot to me. It really did. I miss my mom's. I miss my mom so much. But yes, she never did paint. Now I don't think nobody in my family did paint except my cousin. Well, my aunt. My aunt did. My aunt's the only one that ever painted. and always me and her gotten together and paint some. I'm a little bored. Oh, but she was, she painted a mountain scene with a cabin. I don't think I have that painting. Not here in my apartment. I don't. But anyway, she did real well too. Old farmer has a fence, keep the cow in. So you can make a oh, let's see. I love your painting and your story. I subscribe so I can watch you again sometime. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah. I have a lot of, I have a lot of stories like this. I don't mind to share them with people. Now my dad my daddy, I don't think my dad never did paint. And my brother, um, I think me and my brother both took art in school. Now I took um, when I was in elementary school. I took let's see, what did I take? Oh, I took arts and crafts, which meaning that I got to do pottery when I was in elementary school. Pottery, basket weaving. Uh, Pottery is hard to make. It's kind of messy. Um, Basket weaving was kind of fun, but the pottery was a little bit different. And then um, I was at a church one time when my brother was pastoring the church, and the Sunday school teacher said, "Hey," he said, "put some clay like right in front of us." He said, "If y'all make something," he said, "I'll take it home and glaze it and everything like that." So they put some clay in front of me. Next thing I know, I was making a vase, a little small vase. And I don't have the vase with me today here in this apartment because I don't know where it would be at. But yeah, I made a vase, and the Sunday school teacher took it home, and what they do is what they call fire it up, and that's what they do to pottery. They'll fire it up and glaze it, and so yeah, it was pretty cool. And I got to use a pottery tool, and that was a loads of fun, man. I really enjoyed that. But that's yeah. Now, and now also in uh, let's see, in high school, I got to do. I might need to go ahead and stop it here in a minute. In high school, I got to do woodworking. Woodworking. So I did woodworking in high school, and that was made something out of wood for my mom for Valentine's Day. I'm gonna go ahead and well, no, let's see. I won't show it very good. Let's see. Yeah. Let's see. Always sign it in red. Let's see. MARK. I don't think y'all can see it, but it's right down there. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and call it quits here. Probably because I put something else down there, but I don't know what that could have been. But now my next stream probably be. Oh, I don't know what my next one might be. Let me see. Let me put this up. Okay. So my next stream probably will be tomorrow. But I don't know exactly what time tomorrow, okay? But I was glad to be able to come on and paint for you guys this little bit. And anyway, I'm glad y'all enjoy my stories. Well, I'm Mark, our artist Mark, and I will paint again for y'all next time. So y'all be sure to come on back here next time. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I'll go by Jesse. Jess. Is it Jesse? Or Jess? It's good to have you in the stream. Okay, I will go live again. Probably tomorrow. I don't know yet. Okay, so thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Y'all take care now. Bye.